Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. WATP, let's get to the news. The whispers have been growing louder across Scotland, and now they've exploded into what many are calling one of the most unexpected moves in recent memory. The name on everyone's lips is Todd Cantwell, and the club at the center of the storm is none other than Rangers. At first, it felt like just another rumor drifting through fan forums and late-night discussions, but the sheer persistence of the speculation has turned it into something far more compelling. Supporters are divided. Pundits are scrambling to interpret the implications, and insiders are hinting that this might not be a straightforward signing at all. There is a sense that something deeper is unfolding behind the scenes, something that could reshape not only the squad, but also the club's identity moving forward. Cantwell's potential arrival has stirred emotions because he represents both flair and unpredictability, qualities that can electrify a team or disrupt its balance entirely. The idea of him stepping into the intensity of Scottish football, especially at a club with such expectations, has created a narrative that feels almost cinematic in its tension and intrigue. As the speculation continues to gather pace, questions begin to emerge about what this move truly means for the dressing room dynamic. Cantwell is not just another player. He is someone whose personality and style demand attention, both on and off the pitch. That alone brings a certain level of risk, particularly in a squad that thrives on discipline and cohesion. Yet, there is also the undeniable upside, the possibility that his creativity could unlock defenses and provide that spark that every ambitious side craves. Fans are imagining scenarios where his vision and technical ability transform tight matches into moments of brilliance. But there is also a cautious undertone to the excitement. Some wonder whether this could disrupt established hierarchies within the team, while others see it as a bold statement of intent. The club's leadership appears to be walking a fine line between ambition and stability, and this move, if confirmed, could reveal a lot about their long-term strategy. It feels like a gamble, but one that could either elevate the club to new heights or introduce a level of unpredictability that is difficult to manage. Behind the scenes, there are murmurs that this deal might involve more than meets the eye, possibly even a chain reaction of changes within the squad. Transfers rarely happen in isolation, and Cantwell's potential arrival could signal departures or shifts in roles that have yet to be publicly acknowledged. This adds another layer of intrigue, as supporters try to read between the lines and anticipate what comes next. The idea that this could be part of a larger plan makes the situation even more fascinating, turning a single rumor into a broader narrative about the club's future direction. Some insiders suggest that this move has been in the works for quite some time, carefully orchestrated to avoid unnecessary attention until the right moment. If that is true, then it speaks to a level of strategic planning that goes beyond a simple signing. It suggests a vision, a willingness to take calculated risks in pursuit of something greater. Whether that vision aligns with the expectations of the fans is another question entirely, one that will only be answered as the story continues to unfold. There is also the question of how Cantwell himself fits into the culture and expectations of a club like Rangers. Scottish football brings a unique intensity, a level of scrutiny that can either forge a player into something stronger or expose their weaknesses. Cantwell's journey so far has been marked by moments of brilliance mixed with periods of inconsistency, and this move could be the defining chapter of his career. The pressure will be immense, not just from the supporters, but from the media and the broader footballing community. Every touch, every decision, will be analyzed and debated, turning him into a focal point of discussion from the very beginning. Yet, there is something about this kind of environment that can bring out the best in certain players. If Cantwell thrives under pressure, this could be the stage where he truly establishes himself as a key figure. On the other hand, if the weight of expectation proves too heavy, it could become a cautionary tale about the risks of high-profile moves driven by speculation and hype. What makes this situation even more compelling is the timing, which many believe is far from coincidental. Clubs often choose specific moments to make bold moves, moments when the impact will be felt most strongly both on and off the pitch. If this rumor holds any truth, it suggests that Rangers are looking to send a message, not just to their rivals, but to their own supporters as well. It is a declaration that they are willing to think differently, to embrace uncertainty in pursuit of success. This kind of approach can be polarizing, as some fans crave stability while others welcome the excitement of the unknown. Cantwell's name has become a symbol of that tension, representing both hope and risk in equal measure. The discussions surrounding his potential signing have taken on a life of their own, turning into debates about philosophy, ambition, and the very identity of the club. It is no longer just about one player. It is about what that player represents in the broader context of the team's evolution. As the story continues to develop, the sense of anticipation shows no sign of fading. Each new piece of information, each subtle hint from those close to the situation, adds another layer to the narrative. Supporters are refreshing their feeds, analyzing every detail, and trying to piece together a puzzle that remains tantalizingly incomplete. The possibility of Cantwell joining Rangers has become more than just a transfer rumor. It has become an ongoing saga that captures the imagination of everyone involved. Whether it ultimately proves to be true or not, the impact of this speculation is undeniable. It has sparked conversations, ignited passions, and reminded everyone of the unpredictable nature of football. In a sport where certainty is often elusive, moments like this serve as a reminder of why fans remain so deeply invested. The drama, the uncertainty, the endless possibilities, all of it comes together to create a story that feels as thrilling as any match played on the pitch. And as we move deeper into this unfolding drama, the focus shifts to what this could mean in practical terms for the way Rangers approach their game. Cantwell is known for his ability to operate between the lines, to find pockets of space where others might hesitate, and that could introduce a new dimension to the team's attacking play. Imagining him linking up with existing talents creates a sense of excitement, but also raises tactical questions that cannot be ignored. How will the manager accommodate his style without compromising the balance that has been carefully built? Will his presence encourage a more fluid, expressive approach, or will it require adjustments that take time to settle? These are the kinds of questions that fuel endless debates among supporters and analysts alike. The idea of integrating a player like Cantwell into a system that demands both discipline and creativity is a challenge, but also an opportunity. If managed correctly, it could lead to a more dynamic and unpredictable team, one capable of adapting to different situations with greater ease. There is also an emotional element to this rumor that cannot be overlooked, as football is as much about feeling as it is about strategy. Cantwell's potential move has already sparked strong reactions, from excitement to skepticism and everything in between. Some fans see him as a player who could reignite their passion, someone who brings a sense of flair and individuality that can be rare in modern football. Others worry that the focus on one player might overshadow the collective effort that has been key to the team's success. This emotional divide adds another layer of complexity to the situation, turning it into a story that goes beyond tactics and transfers. It becomes a reflection of the different ways in which supporters connect with their club, the different values they prioritize, and the different visions they have for the future. In that sense, Cantwell's name has become a lightning rod for broader discussions about identity and direction, making this rumor far more significant than it might initially appear. From a broader perspective, this potential signing also raises questions about the competitive landscape of Scottish football. Moves like this can have ripple effects, influencing not just one club but the entire league. If Rangers are indeed pursuing a player like Cantwell, it suggests a willingness to compete at a higher level, to bring in talent that can elevate the overall quality of the competition. This could push rivals to respond in kind, creating a cycle of ambition that benefits the league as a whole. At the same time, it adds pressure, as expectations will inevitably rise alongside the perceived quality of the squad. Cantwell's arrival, if it happens, would not just be about what he brings individually, but about what it signals collectively. It would be a statement that Rangers are not content with maintaining the status quo, that they are looking to evolve and adapt in a constantly changing football landscape. That kind of mindset can be both inspiring and daunting, depending on how it is executed. Another fascinating aspect of this rumor is the way it highlights the unpredictable nature of modern football transfers. Deals that once seemed unlikely can quickly become reality, driven by a combination of opportunity, ambition, and timing. Cantwell's potential move to Rangers fits perfectly into that narrative, as it challenges conventional expectations and forces people to reconsider what is possible. It serves as a reminder that football is constantly evolving, with new dynamics shaping the way clubs operate and players make decisions. This sense of unpredictability is part of what makes the sport so captivating, as it ensures that there is always something new to discuss, something new to analyze. In this case, the speculation surrounding Cantwell has created a sense of anticipation that extends far beyond the immediate context, drawing in fans from different backgrounds and perspectives. It is a story that resonates because it taps into the core of what makes football so compelling: the endless possibilities and the ever-present potential for surprise. As the narrative continues to build, attention inevitably turns to the individuals involved in making such a move possible. Behind every transfer, there are negotiations, discussions, and decisions that shape the final outcome. The idea that Cantwell could be on the verge of joining Rangers suggests that there are key figures working tirelessly behind the scenes to bring this vision to life. Their influence, though often unseen, plays a crucial role in determining whether speculation becomes reality. This adds another layer of intrigue, as fans try to piece together not just what is happening, but how and why it is happening. The complexity of modern transfers means that there are often multiple factors at play, from financial considerations to personal ambitions, each contributing to the final decision. In this case, the speculation surrounding Cantwell hints at a carefully constructed plan, one that could have far-reaching implications if it comes to fruition. Ultimately, what makes this rumor so captivating is the sense that it represents a turning point, a moment where possibilities converge and the future feels uncertain yet full of potential. Cantwell's name has become synonymous with that sense of possibility, embodying both the risks and rewards that come with bold decisions. For Rangers, this could be an opportunity to redefine themselves, to embrace a new chapter that blends tradition with innovation. For Cantwell, it could be a chance to prove himself on a stage that demands excellence and resilience. And for the fans, it is a story that invites them to dream, to speculate, and to engage with their club in a deeply personal way. Whether the rumor ultimately proves true or fades into the background, its impact is already being felt. It has sparked conversations, challenged assumptions, and reminded everyone of the power of football to captivate and inspire. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. As the speculation refuses to fade, a new layer of intrigue begins to take shape around how this move could influence the mentality within Rangers itself. Bringing in a player like Todd Cantwell is not just about adding technical quality. It is about introducing a different kind of energy into a dressing room that already carries strong personalities and established leaders. Some whispers suggest that this could be a calculated attempt to shake things up, to challenge players who may have grown too comfortable in their roles. That kind of internal competition can be healthy, pushing standards higher and forcing everyone to elevate their game. Yet, it can also create tension if not managed carefully, especially when expectations are already sky-high. The balance between motivation and disruption is delicate, and much will depend on how quickly Cantwell integrates and earns the trust of his teammates. The idea of him stepping into such an environment adds to the drama, as fans imagine both the potential sparks of brilliance and the possible friction that could emerge behind closed doors. There is also growing chatter about how supporters might react once the initial excitement settles and reality begins to set in. Football fans are passionate, and with that passion comes scrutiny that can be relentless. Cantwell's style, often described as expressive and daring, could quickly become a double-edged sword in a league where consistency is prized. Every risky pass, every moment of flair that does not come off, could be met with frustration as much as admiration. At the same time, those very qualities are what make him such an intriguing prospect, capable of producing moments that lift an entire stadium. The emotional roller coaster that comes with a player like Cantwell is something supporters seem both eager and wary to embrace. It is this duality that makes the rumors so compelling, as it promises not just results on the pitch, but an experience, a sense of unpredictability that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. In many ways, it reflects the essence of football itself, where beauty and chaos often exist side by side. Another angle that has begun to surface is the potential influence this move could have on younger players within the squad. Cantwell, despite his ups and downs, has accumulated valuable experience that could prove beneficial to those still finding their way. His journey, marked by both promise and challenges, offers lessons that go beyond tactics and technique. If he embraces a leadership role, even informally, he could help guide emerging talents through the pressures of playing at a club with such high expectations. This possibility adds a layer of long-term thinking to the rumor, suggesting that the club might be looking beyond immediate impact and considering how this signing fits into a broader developmental strategy. Of course, this depends on Cantwell's willingness to adapt and contribute in ways that extend beyond his individual performance. The idea that he could evolve into a mentor figure is intriguing, as it contrasts with the more commonly discussed aspects of his game, highlighting a dimension that is often overlooked but equally important. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.